Hello, my dear friends. Welcome to this new episode of our podcast. Many people often struggle to improve their English skills. It's common to find individuals who have been trying to learn for a long time but still feel stuck in their progress. This podcast is dedicated to those individuals. If you're looking for a solution, it's essential to first understand the root of the problem. We'll explore common challenges learners face and provide practical tips to overcome them. With determination and the right strategies, improvement is possible. Let's dive in.
Hey, Harry. It's been a long time. How have you been?
Hey, Bella. It really has been a while. I'm doing well, thanks. How about you?
As always, I'm great. So, what are you doing these days?
That's good to hear, Bella. As for me, nothing too exciting. Just keeping busy with study and life. What about you?
Oh, that sounds good, Harry. Recently, I've joined a company in Texas, USA. It's been a big change, but I'm enjoying it so far. The work is interesting, and I'm still adjusting to life here. What about you? How's your study going?
Wow, I'm so happy for you, Bella. That's amazing you got a job, especially in Texas. But to be honest, I've been feeling a bit worried about my future. My studies are going well, but I'm still not sure what's next for me. It feels like everyone's moving forward and I'm kind of stuck, you know?
Oh, I see. I totally get that feeling. But honestly, I'd say you've got to fix your goal and take it one step at a time. It's okay not to have everything figured out right away. Focus on what you enjoy or where you see yourself, and things will make more sense. Don't stress too much.
Thanks, Bella. I appreciate that. I actually made a plan to study abroad, but I ended up canceling it because my English isn't improving as much as I need it to. It's frustrating because that was something I really wanted to do, but I just don't feel confident enough yet.
Oh, that's the issue. You should have told me earlier. Honestly, I think you're being too hard on yourself. Your English is probably better than you think. Maybe you just need more practice or the right guidance.
Maybe you're right, Bella, but honestly, my English speaking just isn't where I want it to be. I get nervous and sometimes can't find the right words when I'm talking. It's like I know the grammar and everything, but when it comes to actually speaking, I freeze up. It's frustrating, you know?
I totally get that, Harry. It's more common than you think. I actually have 5 tips that might help you speak English more fluently.
Sure, please share the tips. You know, English is crucial for me, especially since I'm planning to go abroad for my studies. I feel like improving my speaking skills would give me that confidence boost I need. I've been stuck for a while, so any advice you have would be really helpful.
First of all, I would say there are many people who will tell you to focus on grammar. But honestly, the best way to improve your speaking skills is by practicing as much as possible. Start by listening to native speakers, podcasts, interviews, or even movies with subtitles.
Oh, that's a great idea, but I feel more comfortable watching content in my local language. I guess that's part of the problem.
Don't make this mistake. Since we don't have the environment to naturally listen to English, it's even more important to immerse yourself in it whenever you can. Listening is extremely powerful for improving your speaking. It helps you get used to how sentences are structured, how words are pronounced, and the overall flow of conversation.
That's right, I'll start watching in English. Can you tell me which one would be to watch, like a movie or show?
It's up to you, really. It depends on what you enjoy. If you like movies, go for those. But if you prefer something shorter and more casual, TV shows or even YouTube videos can be great too. The key is to pick something you find interesting so you'll stick with it.
That makes sense. I think I'll start with a show so I can watch a bit every day.
Yeah, exactly. It's not just about what you watch, but how much time you actually dedicate to it. Even watching for 20 to 30 minutes a day can make a big difference over time. Just be consistent and don't rush yourself. The more you immerse yourself, the more natural it will start to feel. Also, if you come across new words, Note them down and try to use them in conversation. It really helps.
Well, what's the mistake or tips?
The mistake people often make is that they neglect to learn new words or don't give enough importance to them. Expanding your vocabulary is crucial for improving your fluency. Sometimes people just focus on speaking without trying to actively learn new words. And that limits how much they can express themselves.
Okay, I will memorize as many words as I can every day. That should help, right?
No, don't just memorize for the sake of it. Memorizing words without context won't stick for long. Instead, try to learn them in context, like in sentences, or by associating them with situations. Use them when you speak or write. That way they become a natural part of your vocabulary. It's more about quality than quantity. Even if you learn fewer words, make sure you actually understand how to use them.
Ah, I see what you mean. So instead of memorizing a bunch of words, I should focus on really understanding how to use them. That makes sense. I'll try using new words in conversations or writing them in sentences.
So, the next mistake people usually make is they don't practice speaking.
That's true. I want to practice speaking, but I don't really have anyone to practice with. Most of the people around me don't speak English, so it feels a bit awkward. How can I practice if I don't have someone to talk to regularly?
That's a good question. There are actually a few ways you can practice even if you don't have someone around. One option is to join online language exchange platforms where you can find people to practice with. There are lots of apps for that. Or you could try speaking to yourself.
Is there any other point?
Yes. Fear of making mistakes. A lot of learners are afraid to speak in English because they worry about making errors. This fear can hold them back from trying.
I totally agree with you on this.
Overemphasis on grammar. While grammar is important, focusing solely on it can make learning feel tedious. This can lead to a lack of motivation.
Is there anything else you want to add?
Yes, I would like to mention one last mistake. Negative mindset. If someone believes they are not good at learning languages, that mindset can become a self-fulfilling prophecy, making it harder to improve.
I appreciate the tips you've given. I'll try to work on shifting my mindset and staying more positive about it. I guess it's easy to fall into that trap, but I'll make sure not to let those thoughts hold me back. Thanks again.
If you found the video helpful, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel.